The reason why we have trunk sharing is to make sure that the operators, our customers, they can make more money out of it.
Of course, we're talking about the business.
With trunk sharing, basically you can sell one zip trunk to multiple customers.
Technically, you don't have to get so many trunks.
Originally, you can sell one trunk to a very, very big customer if we are working without the trunk sharing feature. That is not reasonable unless the customer is like a huge corporation. They won't be paying this of a trunk, right? So what you will get is like 20 zip trunk with one concurrent call. And if you work with carriers, you will know that will cost way more than one big trunk with 20 concurrent calls.
Exactly. That's a waste of resource.
If you have 20 customers, each of them need one zip trunk, one channel, one concurrent call, you will have to pay sometimes 30-40% more. But now you are doing one zip trunk with 20 concurrent calls. You are distributing the different channels to them. So that will save you a lot of money. You won't sell a zip trunk of 20 concurrent calls to 20 customers.
We want to control the cost. Most of our customers, especially end users, they don't have a special requirement. What they need is just a phone system which can make phone calls. Give me one number or maybe two numbers. That's enough.
This is the real scale of the numbers that you use. If you are being very aggressive business, this 20 channels zip trunks can be sold to 40 customers.
Sure thing. That's enough. Even 60.
Imagine all the money you will save on the trunk cost. And of course, there are other reasons.
Technically, if you're going to set up all these zip trunks, your configuration is all based on the PBX interface. But originally, the connection it builds between the carrier and your SBC proxy.
So you have multiple trunks, multiple subscribers, but they all go through same IP address.
They're just gonna block you.
I would say that's like 30% of the reason. The most important thing is that you can save on the cost for the zip trunk. You can resell one zip trunk to more customers. You won't get in trouble. And all you need to do is to make sure that the costs don't affect each other. It's very simple. You just do DIDs.
Yeah, exactly. The DID forwarding. This time you guys just set up the zip trunk on the YCM directly. That's another benefit. You don't even need to jump into the instance. The only thing we need there is we just get the DID numbers, distribute the numbers to all these customers. This time I got this business trip. I visited so many ITSPs. What they care about the most is always gonna be management. Hey, can I do this on your YCM? They got a very particular requirement. They just want to figure out the integration between our YCM and their management platform.
They need API for the YCM. Why do they need that?
For the carrier. Usually what they provide to the customers is not just the phone system. This is just a part of them. They have so many services. And eventually what they're going to manage the whole thing is their own platform. That's why they require the API integration. They put our YCM be a part of their management system. They don't even access the YCM. For ITSPs, the products they're selling is the zip trunk. They're trying their best to control the cost. How can I minimize my cost and maximize my profit?
If you really look at some of the features that we have designed in the YCM, like PBXs, provision, that's for ITSPs. There are more features that we are planning. For example, we are going to offer high availability for SBC load balance.
That's something else for our ITSP customers. You can also try to get the white label. That also matters for them.
It doesn't mean that we have abandoned the devices resale business mode. On contrary, we are planning more features. We will surely have AI features, and it's a very long-term investment from basic things like STT, word extraction. Every call you make will be a report.
That was kind of like a meeting report.
And there will be TTS for you to quickly generate an audio, like a prompt, right? You don't have to record it. All you need to do is to type in. There will be like AI knowledge base, but that is further on the road. Maybe next year, but we will try to make sure that our phone system is easier and more cost-effective to operate.